The steps for upholstering a 32 Roadster would go as, first we talk to the customer. There's a lot to be decided just based on looking at the car. You wouldn't put a high-tech interior in a traditional car and vice versa. So we get a lot of, sounds kind of artsy, but we get a lot of feel from the car and from the customer. Then we try to mock up a seat, have the customer come and sit in it so he make sure he fits in the car properly, and pick materials. And then it's just a matter of doing what we do. Most of the materials we use are genuine leather. Most people want leather. I kind of explain it like the big portion of the job is labor. So why skimp on materials? Why try to save a few $100s on materials? Use the best material possible, because the majority of the bill is labor. We've been very fortunate to work on some great cars over the year. We do a ton of work for Roy Brizio Street Rods. He and I are very good friends, and we're great business acquaintance, and we do a lot of work for Roy. And Roy's built some spectacular cars. We've also been fortunate enough to do some cars for Steve's Restoration up in Oregon. We've also done some great cars for Steve Mole. There's just many builders across the country that we've been fortunate enough to do work for. Eric Clapton, of course, through Roy. Jeff Beck, also one of Roy's clients. Neil Young, we've done cars for. Reggie Jackson, we've done cars for. Just to name a few. I think a big part of it is business part of it. We're we schedule our cars, and we get them in and we get them done. So when we tell you when the car's going to be done, it's done. I also have a high attention to detail, and I think that's a big part of it. I try to tell guys, I kind of mentor some younger guys, and I try to tell them, you don't need a lot of stuff to make a nice looking interior. Less is more. Just the detail needs to be right. So when you look in, everything just looks correct. Some of my favorite cars to upholster are 32 Ford Roadsters. I drive one. My daughter and son-in-law have one. We use them a lot, and they're fun to do. They're kind of easy to do now. We've done so many of them. But I'm kind of a 32 guy. I think my favorite part of being in the upholstery business is it's new every day. I get to come in and create something new every day, and I get to work with my hands, get to do something I love. I always say I haven't had a job in 40 years.